Miss Lily Potter to the Yule Ball. No, it was the Yule Ball, and I was with Lily Evans. I asked her to dance. She asked me to die.
My dad was awesome.
My mum was awesome.
Why? You didn't know my dad, did you?
Oh, sorry.
He's like, yeah, I was your dad's best friend for like years and years.
We'll be with you in a moment. I will go and keep Professor Snape busy. I'm afraid you will have to make
Look,
your own
Snivelus.
Try not to be seen.
I wonder who's going to be used in the next sequence.
Always there when you don't want him.
Try not to be seen, Ron. What?
Don't be so sure, Ron.
What?
You're going to have to hide,
Waiting for Harry.
Ron.
I was studying
Yeah, I get that. We're going to have to hide.
Get our hands on some fairy wings in Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade? But how are we going to get there before the next potions class?
It's simple. We lie.
Secret passage.
See that grate there?
Humpback witch.
You crawl under it, and that's where the spell book is.
Is it really?
Yeah. Like, there's this whole sequence, and they just cut it. Just cut it straight out.
Hey, you.
It's like, so you get this spell, and we already built the game with the spell in it, so we're going to cut that whole awesome sequence for undisclosed reasons. Oh, yeah, you need this, because you got to get through a tapestry. So, yeah, this is all the spells except for Snifflefours or whatever
Are necessary for game
necessary
completion.
for progression.
Oh, hey.
Bernie Burn.
Feel
I
the
do
burn.
remember that spell. No, it is not Bernie Sanders. It's Burn spelled B-U-R-N.
I'm gonna say that this is on the list.
That goes on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Keep Professor Snape busy. I'm afraid you'll have to find your own way back.
Back from
Nerd.
where? Why do you guys include him?
Nerd.
Couldn't you have brought
Hogwarts
Neville along?
Butt crack. How dare you?
I think that's pretty good. I said, why do you include him? Couldn't you have brought Neville along? And you immediately said that line. Like you were in the middle of it.
Hogwarts butt crack.
How dare you? Hagrid is twice the man you'll ever be.
Go out to the
area.
study area.
Snape.
Snape. Severus Snape. Snape.
He's reminding Lupin to shoot the
Severus.
glass.
Keep it down.
You have not seen Die Hard, have you?
No.
So that scene is great
Oh, okay.
because he's he's this big terrorist guy, right?
Mm.
And he's
Hans Gruber.
trying to get the guy to shoot John McClane, right?
Yes.
So he says
Add an Oliphant to my list. That's 3 entries on my
he
list.
says shoot the glass in German,
One of the chapters.
their native tongue. Both of the henchmen and Hans Gruber speak German, right?
Mm.
And he says shoot the glass in German. And the guy's confused. He goes, what? And he says it again in German. And he's still confused. So for the audience, because he shouldn't be confused, but for the audience, he says, shoot the glass. And, that's...
Gotcha.
He does it, and it's cool because you get to use the, it's an iconic line, and you get to use, and it's just written well, so that they're using German, but then they translate it for us
Yeah.
without putting subtitles.
Das Bergedisch. I'm gonna get my mousy spell.
Back in Gimmerstump.
Back in Gimmerstorm, you know I had to keep it real.
What?
Yeah,
Is
that
that
was
I
yeah.
don't remember that.
I think it's from. No, it's not from that episode.
There's a wiggle wheel poster floating over there.
On the third floor.
You need to shut your face.
We need to be on the floor that I say we need to be on, young sir.
You're like, I'm in charge. I am God. You will be silent. You need to.
Now everybody's got unique spells.
Hermione needs to do it. Hermione needs to go through that door there.
That's true.
Yay!
Second floor corridor.
Watch out for the knights and the prefects. Go through without being shaded, or afraid you'll follow. Oi, stop sneaking around. You're supposed to be in bed.
I'm not sneaking around. I'm specifically avoiding you.
But you didn't avoid. It has a nice sound. It sounds like a firecracker, and it sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Bum 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 bum.
Bump. That's it.
Yep.
Bump.
Bump.
Bump. That's all. That's all you need.
Here's
Alright,
the
where am I
funny
going?
one.
Not here.
Return
Not
to the
here.
adventure. Open and
Third
enter the Gunhilda de Goldsmore.
Gunilda de Gorsmore.
Do you know why?
No.
Because that's the one that that's a statue you sneak behind to go to Hogsmeade.
Oh yeah, that's the one I witch. Gunilda de Gorsmore. Back in the
So here's the thing. Why are we sneaking around at night? Cause Hogsmeade, everything's gonna be shut up during the night anyway.
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
And then they'll have Dementors patrolling the streets. Are you planning to steal fairy wings?
Because the Dementors will not like that. They have penance stare.
Also, do you know what where the shortcut comes up? Gunhilda of Gorsmore. Do you know where that shortcut comes up?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's the one that they use to get into Hogsmeade the first time when Harry can't get his permission slip signed.
Right. So where does it come up?
What do you mean, where does it come up?
Like, where does it end?
Oh.
Where do you show up in
Honeydew
town?
stuff.
Yeah, Honeyduke's the candy shop.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna see you.
I love how he goes like, whoop.
There are like 7 passageways into
Restricted area. Get out.
into Hogsmeade. Do you know one of them?
Not really.
Not another one?
Can't remember.
Okay. There are 2 more that are mentioned in the books. I'm gonna give you one more shot.
I don't have the brain power for that right now. I haven't
Okay.
read those books in a long time.
It's been a while. So specifically going into Hogsmeade, you've got the painting of Dumbledore's sister that leads out to the room requirement now, but didn't always, obviously, because the room requirement. So it's a little fungible there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got the one under the Whomping Willow, of course. That was close. That was a close one.
Now, don't be all stompy, okay? Just chill out. We're having a good time.
Having a good time.
Having a good time.
What's the rest of that song?
There's a lot. There's a lot of words.
Oh,
It's don't stop me now.
okay.
I'm having such a good time.
It's Queen,
Having a
right?
ball. Yeah. Also, it definitely talks about running around naked like Lady Godiva. So
Yeah.
you know. Also, you're like 200 degrees. That's why they call you Mr. Fahrenheit.
Weren't they all in drag, not just Freddie Mercury
I don't know.
in the music video for that song?
I have no idea. I don't think I've ever watched the music video. I've seen the live performance of that song, but I have not seen.
Look, it's Goyle.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it though?
But that's not where it comes out.
Yes, but for the purposes of this game, it has to for some reason, I guess.
Because animating is hard. Building levels, that's difficult. And logically, this is inconsistent. Why would you go at night?
Know that it's not safe out here. What with the mentors
How are you guys out?
and us? You could really get hurt.
Well, see, they're on the Inquisition squad. That doesn't show up for another 2 bucks.
And it's not run by anybody currently at Hogwarts.
You know, so they're micro-fascists.
Take that, Malfoy.
There, now you're a pumpkin head, you dumb pumpkin head.
Watch out.
This is like the 3rd fight against Malfoy, Crab, and Goyle. You should turn them into tiny dragons. And then put them in your pockets. It's time for dragons. It begins.
My mum could do better than that.
Well, I mean, your mom was in the Order of the Phoenix at one point, so that's not actually that bad. What? You should just throw a stink bomb at them for no good reason.
Watch out.
Like, oh no, it's too smelly. I can't fight.
Do better than that. You missed.
Look, bro.
Not good enough, Potter. You missed.
What in the
What
world?
is going on with Hermione's health bar there?
I don't
It
know.
filled up. It was all gray, like she was passed out. Then it filled up with red. Now, then it filled up with green. Now it's filled up with red.
Haven't you learned
And it's super weird. Every time you do that, it looks like the recording's failing, and it freaks me out.
useless, Potter?
Hooray! Now everyone's dead.
Must try harder, Goyle. You're in the way.
You're in the way. Shut up. Why are there 4 of them?
Good question.
Excellent.
You got a health potion on your square there.
That's fine. I wasn't gonna use Flipendo
That's
anyway.
the way.
Oh, you're just gonna block their stuff?
Yeah.
Just parry all day? Just parry till they're dead?
Watch out.
It's just
As long as I
like
get the
Dark
timing
Souls
right,
would have
that
done.
should be fine.
It's Gwyn all over again.
Take that, Malfoy.
Also, this spell, I'm sure we said it before, it should be Protego, not Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus doesn't make any sense,
Run!
because that disarms
Watch
people.
out. That was useless, Crab.
Crab's the tiny fat one.
Watch out.
All of their parents are Death Eaters. All of them.
Watch out.
Why are there? Okay, there's 3 of them, and then there's 5 of them, and then there's 3 of them back in the cutscene.
Right?
Patrolling Hogsmeade soon, and it's not safe to hang around the Shrieking Shack.
I think it is.
I do think it's interesting that the Shrieking Shack is only called that because of Lupin.
Yeah. That is quite interesting.
Because that's where the legend came from. That's where all the shrieking came from. Or was it already a pre-existing,
No, I
like,
think
oh
it
no,
was-
this house is
I
haunted?
think it was, whatever her face is, Dumbledore's sister. When she came to Hogwarts, because she had, like, a weird mental disorder or something like that.
Oh, you know what? You might be right. There was all kinds of weird stuff
and
with
so they
her.
created the legend about
The Shrieking Shack, and then they
to
take her
cover
there.
the fact that, you know, there was continuous,
She would be, like, yelling.
continuous...
And then she, like,
shrieking.
died for some reason. But it was, like, a weird experiment that Grindelwald was doing that killed her, I think. No, it's not repaired yet.
No,
Reach them in there.
but...
But it's not repaired yet.
You can't get them in there.
Can't
Spells
get-
can't reach them in there.
Can't get what and where, dude?
There you go. Now it is a dragon. The Great Stone Dragon!
No, it actually...
Come on in!
It turns out that, Ariana Dumbledore, dying was, in fact, Albus's fault. It was not,
Well, yeah, but it was like a thing where they were trying to cure, and it was some kind of experiment, and it went bad.
Yeah. And she had actually specifically requested that they not try to help her. And they did anyways, and she paid for it.
I forget. There's so much in that, because also there's stuff that Rita Skeeter said that was lies, or at least that she put in the worst light possible. Why are we murdering fairies again?
I can't
Are they-
figure
are they
out what
people?
I'm really supposed to
Because I
do
mean,
here.
Doxies are basically just bugs, but they're like human-shaped, kind of. But why are we killing fairies? Like, fairies might actually be people that think. But I mean, also, the Harry Potter universe kind of has a racial thing going with the house elves, at least.
Okay, I'm confused. What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh! Stupid.
Gotta cool them down. They're so hot.
God, those fairies are hot.
Oh God. Maybe not. I would read the Folio Bruti page. Read the
Ron's
Folio
like,
Bruti
that ain't none of
page.
my business. Get that out of here.
You could read the Folio Bruti page.
Alright, shut up.
They'll probably tell you. Folio Bruti. Not Dementor. Fairy. They're quarrelsome in nature. They're excessively vain.
Yeah, that was real helpful.
Useful, thanks. You can turn them into tiny dragons, but then collecting their wings actually gets harder. I think you do need to do Flipendo on them and just knock them out and then freeze them.
Well, I
Like, knock
think
them out
you
of the sky and then
actually-
freeze them.
I think you actually stop them burning first. And then the boys can use their violence wizardry.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't depend on
it.
AI. It might be cool to get the other ones, like Goblet of Fire, especially.
Goblet of Fire is couch co-op, which is fun. Oh my god! Stop!
Super weird. Super weird. It's super weird that it's like this.
Oh my gosh!
Right?
Stop! Now!
Right?
Before I murder all of your children in cold blood.
I mean...
Need to put a Wigan weld on this before I freaking die.
Do it, fight them. Yeah, just one more.
Hermione, sometimes you really scare me with how seriously you take your homework assignments. Harry!
Oh no, you're gonna have to Patronus them.
Harry Pooper.
Break down that
Harry Pooper!
I'll try and keep them away.
Wait, so does he poop hair? Do it. Hit them with the Redeemer. Oh god. Why does the spell corner so well?
Sir.
Kablamzo. No. Kablamzo. Arresto momentum.
Keep them away!
Well, I'm trying to. Come back to me.
Arresto momentum.
I'm trying.
Trying everyone's patience. Kablamzo. You keep them away. I'm bitter. Isn't this the greatest game in all of existence of ever? It's really annoying that you can steer the Patronus. You shouldn't be able to. It should just be like a big spell. Because I mean that's all he was doing at the moment anyway.
Well, it should be the same as the Glacius and the Reparo
right,
and stuff.
right.
Where it's an AO. It can be AOE, but it needs to be short range AOE.
Well, maybe
This
a
is a
little bit
freaking
longer
missile.
than Glacius and all that.
Right. And an argument can be made for that, but like, yeah, this is just ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, sir. Like, if you could make it so that you could control it or just shoot it, that'd be fine.
Mm.
You keep them away.
I'm trying, nerd.
Yeah, slalom.
Oh, salami? Salami.
Are you
that's
doing
my
good or
favorite
are you doing
question.
well? This is the question. felt really odd. Like I would never be happy again. Because it's a ham-fisted analogy for depression. Because, you know, it's literally the soul-sucking darkness.
Keep them away!
You keep them away. I'm gonna keep you away. I'm gonna shoot a Patronus at you, Ron. Then you're gonna be like, no, happy feelings. Wait, is this what it's like to feel adequate and loved?
I don't know what it is about this game, but it makes me feel like the levels make me feel like they're Lego games.
That's because basically this is a Lego game. Maybe we should in a Lego Harry Potter. That would have been fun.
Lego Harry Potter is fun.
We have to be careful.
Now you gotta sneak to your room.
Gunhilda of Gorsmore. Brilliant.
So that's
Thanks
4
for
statues
yelling.
already. Random dragon head. Excellent. Do it. There it is.
A storeroom. I love storerooms.
Let's go back to the
It's my
dormitory.
third favorite type of
I'm
room.
getting tired.
You're getting annoying, Ron. Give me 5. But you already took my money, Harry.
What are you storing in this? It's a card.
Brilliant.
Great.
Wow, he is tired. He said, great.
Shouldn't we be there by now?
No. It's kind of funny how in all these games they don't worry about getting the actual talent, so they just kind of do a voice that's kind of like them. Like, it's not a sound alike. They're not trying to get someone who actually sounds like them, just vaguely, you know, so that you're not like, oh, that's terrible.
Can you do a British accent? Can you say these lines? Okay, sure.
So then Harry looks back over the gap and goes, so I'm safe. I'll see you guys in the morning. The most important person, me, is safe.
Yeah. Let's go in here. Let's see what's what.
And then
Talk to
Snape is in
Lupin.
there and he goes, page 394.
And you're like, but you already took my money, Harry.
Just mix all of it. Just mix it all up together in a big stew. A big stew of you already took my money, Harry.
I swear, Ron has no purpose in this game.
And then we'll find out what that confounded ticking noise is.
It's a pipe bomb!
Yay.
Yay!
Boom. I like their Voldemort voice where it's just a guy going like this and it has an echo on it. I'm Voldemort.
I'll get you, children.
And then he just like floats away.
Mwahaha.
Mwahaha.
It's almost like a Bela Lugosi Dracula.
Who's to say I wasn't Dracula in the Bela Lugosi movies?
Bela Lugosi.
Who's to say I'm not Bela Lugosi?
Bela Lugosi.
I wasn't in those awful Ed Wood movies, so that's what's the difference is.
Oh, I forgot that the
Endurance.
sets had. I think endurance is the health system.
I mean, probably.